Alright, so it's been a little while since I fought enemies that are approximately on my power level, but that's what we're doing now. This is, I feel like even, I'm a little strong even for these guys. They're probably gonna start running away from me soon. Also, since we are going to be actually, going through a dungeon instead of fighting another boss immediately, like I sort of expected that we were going to be able to, that we were going to be, let me set you to the Freelancer. So we can just finish off the Freelancer job once and for all, at least on one character. She will, I don't know if the ability that buffs your stats based on the number of jobs mastered is only active when you have the Freelancer. As in, like, it's only active when the Freelancer is your main job, or if it's just a passive that is there for the rest of the game once you achieve it. But regardless, Elvis has mastered the Pictomancer. Elvis is going to be going back to what I have been wanting him to do for like 30 videos now, and that is the, let's see, that is going to be the Galahad asterisk, the Shieldmaster. All the way down at the bottom of the list here. You are level 7 there? Wow. I didn't realize I'd leveled you all the way to 7 on the Shieldmaster. Anyway, that's you. Let me look at equipment. I'm guessing you are going to be carrying around a lot of weight. I'm going to be honest, I kind of like the Ice Fire Shield and the Typhoon Shield combination. Equipping that's only gonna lower my physical defense by 4 points, which is a little more than 1%, and my magic defense by a little more than that. But it's going to give me immunity to wind and lightning as well as fire and ice, which I really, really do want. Alright, if it doesn't work out, if it feels like I really do need the physical defense, I'll put the other one back on. But, okay, can I just, like, equip the heaviest armor I can find? I already kind of am. It just feels like the sort of thing you ought to do as the Shieldmaster. Just equip the heaviest armor you can, because his carry weight is, like, twice what everyone else's is. Alright, he's still gonna be White Mage on the sub-job. I don't think Elvis's White Mage restorative power is gonna be that high right now. I have not used a healing spell on him. I guess I will now. I can't imagine that Kiraga is going to be doing very much coming from him. That is going to be a lot of MP, which is still restoring 2600, which is still a full restore on the Dragoon apparently, but it's not what it was when he was actually the White Mage carrying a White Mage staff, that's for sure. Good God, the ability to cover for an HP critical ally is really good. Alright. Good job, Elvis. I've been down here and there's nothing, right? Oh, there is, okay. I must have been down some other place. See, this sounds great in theory. For 5 turns, 50% of any damage received by the user will also be inflicted on the attacker. But Elvis's defenses are currently so high that that's going to be 50% of a fairly small number. Especially considering that he takes 0 damage from 4 of the elements. I think I'm gonna like the Shieldmaster. This is a fun job class already, and I know I haven't just started using it. He's apparently already level 7. I don't remember when I did that, but... fun days. Alright, can I lure over to this guy so I can get into a double battle, please, sir? Hello? You're alive? Oh, come on. I do need to actually mine my MP, because I've been spending Agnon on the Dragoon, because it just does so much damage. But it does consume 50 MP a use, which is a lot. And maybe more than I really would like to be spending regularly. But it does consume 50 MP a use, and that is definitely a lot. But fortunately, I went into this dungeon with 44 ethers, and I have no problem using them. Alright, now with that said, I have learned Brave Front and mastered the Dragoon Asterisk. So I think we will be unfortunately saying goodbye to that job for a little while. Gloria is very close to mastering the Monk. And Adele is getting there with the Freelancer. Alright. I will be switching my job class off to something else, and let us see what that might be. I do not have any plans for what I want to be next after I've learned to be a dragon. There's the classic ones, which are really the first row here. The Freelancer, the Black Mage, the White Mage, etc. And then there's the more interesting ones, which are the Pictomancer, the Dragoon, and so on and so forth. Because I like physical attacks, I think I'm gonna try and learn to... I'm just doing a 180 on what it sounded like I was gonna say a minute ago. And, I swore I didn't change my mind mid-sentence. I'm gonna go with something magical because I want to get used to using magic more than I have been. Oracle looked like fun because it had a couple moves that would, like do various elemental damages, plus level 12, level 11 triple R do all of the elemental damages, which sounds interesting. Although you have to make sure that the target that you're casting on does not absorb any of the particular elements, so that's possibly a bit of a double-edged sword. What is the Brave Front ability of Dragoon? Spells or attacks affecting all enemies will inflict more damage the more BP the user has. Okay. Yet more motivation to store up 3 BP before going to town on the enemy's face. We're gonna go with the Oracle. And I'm going to need to look at my equipment. This is what is recommended, apparently. Is that right? I feel like I should be using, like, magic staves for the Oracle's moves. Well, the Bryonak is a demonic spear that thirsts for fresh blood, which is 1, very in character for the Oracle, and 2, 74 magic attack, which is actually better than anything else that I've got on me right now, so... Alright, can I put on a shield? That's gonna overload me. Alright, I can't put on a shield. Boy, the Oracle does not have a ton of carry weight. Yes, it does, but the Bryonak just takes up like half of it. Alright, so my loadout for Oracle is Bryonak, Round Shield, Lemina's Tiara, and Valkyrie's Coat. The weight rating on the Feather Mantle is actually -1. Nice. Alright, so my equipment loadout for the Oracle is going to be the Bryonak Round Shield, which isn't the best shield, but it's 150 HP, 20 physical defense, 13 magic defense, and it's... I could do worse. Lemina's Tiara, the Protector, the Ice Talisman, and because I need just 1 more carry weight, we're going to be going with the Feather Mantle, which does boost my physical and magic defense by a small amount. Its main thing is evasion, but the important part here is that it gives me -1 carry weight. Alright, that's fun. That's not something I expected to see, honestly, is negative carry weight on the on that one item, but here we have it. Alright, we've got the Hastening, which is the special for the Oracle, I guess. This was unlocked basically at the start of battle, but I'm just now interested in using it now. Make all enemies except oneself act sooner. All allies except oneself act sooner. That's interesting. So that's... Is that going to be a speed buff that's applied later, or... Okay. I was expecting something to do with the elements, not with, of all things, speed. From the Oracle, but... it'll do. If I were to scroll over here... No, Nobody's acting faster, unless that, like, filled up their initiative bar or whatever. Alright, that's fun. Alright, that was fun. That was a bit chaotic. The Oracle's level 0 ability isn't that great. Fortunately, we are gaining Oracle levels fairly quickly. Gloria is really carrying things now with the Monk right now, although she as well is really close to maxing out the Monk job. And there it is. You learned Focal Blast. Much better move than the similarly named one in Pokemon. We are going to get a large job point orb, and that's, I guess, semi-appropriate because I'm going to be switching Gloria from the Monk to... Is there anything else she is, like, halfway mastered besides the Freelancer? Because I can only take 1 Freelancer at a time before I start to lose patience. Heroics. You know what? Let's go with the Swordmaster. I want to do something new. I don't want to be recycling the same jobs that I've been using since time immemorial. So I'm going to be making you the Swordmaster. Have I looked at the costumes for things beyond the Dragoon yet? I don't think I have. I'll do that soon enough. I don't want to spend more time in menus than I already have right now. Let me look at equipment and jobs. Okay, Gloria is wearing the Defender, which is a big ol' sword, which has a lot of stats, which I like. It also weighs a ton, as you can see. The full-face helm, not shown in the visual design. The Cuirass, a Flame Talisman, which is some fire-adjacent stuff, as well as a few extra points in physical attack, and the Power Braces, which is a more physical attack. Okay. Cool. So, if I recall, the Swordmaster is a bit of a tricky class to use properly, because a lot of it is dependent on, like, changing your stance and anticipating what the enemy's gonna do, and that's not something I've ever been really great at doing, because I prefer to just go in guns blazing. But we'll see if we can make it work. Alright, I like the design of the Swordsmaster. And now for abilities, because I don't think the monk abilities are really gonna be doing it for Gloria right now. Okay, I actually do not have a lot of abilities that I really like for physical characters on Gloria right now, so that'll wait a little while. Once she and the Oracle gain a couple levels, I'll go back in and look at the new things that I've learned, but not right now. Okay, suppose in the inaugural battle as the Swordmaster, once again, I haven't been using the special, so those are just sort of equipped on, those are just sort of available on standby, so let's strike a single enemy with a powerful physical attack. Alright, don't really care which one, they're identical.
Are you watching carefully? Fly, blades, fly.
That actually wasn't that much damage. Does my physical attack go up the more job levels I gain on the Swordsmaster? I still have not figured out if my stats go up with my job level as well as my my regular level. Doesn't help that I haven't been, like, buffed in any way, shape, or form, but another question. Are these special animations, the special attack animations, the same for all party members, or are they different? Because I do not remember. Anyway, let me just get this over with. Okay, right off the bat, attack stance, really good. Adopt a stance from which the attack command is basically used twice every time you select it. Yeah, doubling the damage I do on my attack command. Pretty much for free. Come on, no, I want to get into a multi-battle. Come on. There we go. Multi-battle. I guess if you want a demo, and my attack is up, for some degree of disclosure, my attack is up, thanks to Adele using the bard in the background. But let's adopt solid stance, fluid stance as a new one. I have not seen what that does, but let's use attack stance and then just go to town on one of these guys. Alright. So two uses of the same thing on one attack command. So I'm basically getting to attack 6 times through 3 uses of regular attack. That's pretty good, especially for these fights that are just in the dungeons where I wanna get over with them quickly. That is a lot of levels at once. So level 4 Oracle, level 3 Swordsmaster, level 41 Gloria, level 41 Elvis. All right. And, of course, the 1.1 times job point multiplier. Alright, that's fun. Have I been down this way? Am I coming or going this way? I think I'm going this way. Alright, these dungeons. More doubles. Okay, I can do more doubles. Alright. Boy. I had some reservations about the Swordmaster about 5 minutes ago, not anymore. I see, this is the teleporter. This is probably going to be about the halfway point of the dungeon. The dungeons are getting longer and longer as the game progresses. I think there's actually been 1 or 2 dungeons that have had multiple mid-point teleporters, in the middle. Not just one. Anyway, let's see. You guys are real close together. Alright. Fun. I came from this way. Oh boy. I hope that there's the icon telling me how many treasure chests are left to find tells me that there are 4 remaining out of 7, which is how many there were when I walked in. And hopefully that means that there is a decent amount of this dungeon left. Less for myself and Gloria, and more just because Adele, I really wanted to get to that level 12 Freelancer. That last job level on that one, that's just absolutely crawling. I don't know if Freelancer actually needs more job points to get to level 12 than the other jobs do, or if it just feels like it's taking longer because Freelancer really doesn't give you any real interesting combat abilities. I need 600 more job points, that's all. I guess I can always just use the job point orbs and all that, but... Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's use the job point orbs, because leveling the Freelancer is kind of annoying. Yeah, I might as well. I should use some, like, ether, or at least a couple of mini ethers on Elvis. His MP is also not regenerating as fast as it was before because he's got less of it, and the MP regeneration is a fixed amount per turn, a fixed percentage per turn. So the same percentage of a much smaller number is much less MP regeneration. God, what was I doing just a minute ago? Oh, job point orbs. What are they? These are categorized by, here we go. These are categorized by type, giant job point orb. I think that's a little bit overkill. That's also a little bit overkill. Small JP orbs. I can use 20 of these. And we're getting there. Adele is probably the character who needs the JP the least because she's had that one, I forget which class it was that gives you the ability that gives you a JP multiplier. I think that's actually the Freelancer. She's had that for a lot of the game, and the other characters haven't, so she's got probably more master job classes than everyone else right now. That's enough. I don't really feel the need to dump any JP into anyone else right now. Let's see, what do I want to switch her off to? Alright, so we are once again the dragon, and, Chronos Glave is apparently a staff that I picked up at some point that is somewhat better than the Bryonek. A demonic spear that thirsts for fresh blood. This is a spear that sends those skiers to a place where the normal rules of space and time do not apply. So that's, Dialga and Palki's realm. Okay, and it's got quite a lot of physical attack, a decent amount of magic attack, which I'm okay with. Restorative power, don't really care about that because we will not be using any restorative power. And alright, chance of being targeted has gone up by quite a lot. Actually, that's about on par with some of the other good spears. Alright, I thought, I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, thinking is optional here. Let's see, I still have 4 treasure chests to find. And can I, like... I was hoping I could induce all 3 of those battles at once, but no. I'd actually forgotten... Come on, yes, there we go. I had forgotten that Gloria had the Beastmaster. And there are new enemies in here, which I have not captured yet, and I kinda would like to do that, capture some enemies.